Da 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 da. Hello, welcome back to Japan Game Junk. And so I put the 200 yen PlayStation to rest. It will be my CD player from now on. Again, regular old PlayStation games I'll play on the PS2 or PS3. But if you've been watching up until now, you might have seen that, yeah, if you can get a nice CD player for 200 yen, why not? Well, this is also a CD player and game player that is maybe my second best find I've ever had with the game junk. Best probably being the Mega CD and, Mega Drive combo for only 300 yen. This is what is now a delicate system, which is the Neo Geo CD, which I've hooked up. Well, I guess I'll pick up the camera. I don't usually do that, but you might see here 210 yen. That's right. Before the sales tax in Japan increased from 5 to 8%, then 8 to 10%. Back in 2006, I found this beautiful machine for only 200 yen, untested as junk. The same day at a different store, I did find the AC adapter, which is it's a bit of a strange shape. It's proprietary, for another 200 yen. And at the time, I happened to have the Neo Geo console, the cartridge console, and it uses the same controllers. So I thought, hey, you know what? This is basically complete. So I'm very, very happy to say that it was again a very good find. And what I'm scared of, though, is that actually since 2006, I played it for a few years and put it away in storage. And even though I would buy games occasionally, I'd never even break out the system to test it. Does it still work? I hope so. Literally, I have no idea. I just decided to pull it out of pull off the rack in the back there and just see if it works. So here goes nothing. I'm very nervous right now. I'll push the power button. Ho 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 ho. That's a nice sign. Now the thing is, these systems are very, very... Oh, there's no CD inside, of course. So these systems are very, very delicate. And I have to admit, I have not treated it very well as I've moved from place to place, for example. But, as you can see, the BIOS at least works here. So today I'll be using the... Wow, very dirty. Yeah, wow, it's got some stuff on it, yeah. From years and years ago. Anyway. So, the very dirty, yet still... hopefully operational. I don't know what this glue is on here. I probably tried to fix something sometime and the glue got stuck. Where is it? Yeah. There, glob of glue right there. Anyway. But the stick is working. Yeah. This is a... Wow, it's so dirty. Oh well. I don't mind. I'll wash my hands later. Very dirty, but also it was very cheap, of course. Very junky. Some of this dirt is embedded. But yeah, typical SNK Neo Geo CD joystick here. I also do have the original Neo Geo cartridge joystick, which is compatible. The control ports are interchangeable for Neo Geo and Neo Geo CD and Neo Geo CD-Z. One of my regrets is that I found a Neo Geo CD-Z, which has a double-speed CD-ROM drive and also was a bit more durable. It wouldn't break so often. And that one was... I think I found for maybe like 5,000 yen, about 40 bucks. This was at a time back in 2004, 2005, where my hobby was to get video games I could very cheaply, junking around, and then just selling them off. I just liked the feeling of going to find the deals, as opposed to keep the actual, keep them for myself, as I do now. So, someone out there got a Neo Geo CD-Z, which today would have been a very cheap find. For me at the time, though, I was happy to get a profit off of it. But, yeah, I kind of wish I had that back now, because they do go pretty high. Just the console itself with no box usually is about 50,000 yen or so. Anyway, So, since this is going right now, let's take a look. I'm not going to put a CD in because, as I mentioned before, I'm a little nervous on this, if this even works with games. I don't want to use it a bit too much until it's time to play the game. But I can access the memory. So let's check more than 10 years ago, almost 15 years ago perhaps, the kind of games I had saved on the hard drive here, the saved games. So backup memory of formats, no, I won't do that. Check all the data names, I will be doing that. Delete data. Username. Enter username, wow. I don't know if I ever did that, but I don't want to mess with it. Yeah, so let's see what games have been saved on here before. So, Samurai Spirits 2, Samurai Showdown 2, Fatal Fury Special, King Fighters 95. Two versions there. Puzzle Bobble Round 430, Neo Geo CD Special. Gado Densetsu 3, which is Fatal Fury 3, Top Hunter, Samurai Spirits, Zangakuro, so that's number 3, and Real Bout Fatal Fury. So, of these, wow, I think I sold off Puzzle Bobble. I'm looking through what I have here. Maybe I did that. That's a shame. Long time ago. But most of them, yes, they are. I do have them. I think I did delete the day when I first got this system. So, what I'll be doing is I'm going to be going through, I hope, all of the games I've bought for the system so far that have not been sold off more than a decade ago. Starting off with the ones that are not one-on-one fighters, not your typical SNK fighters, because they're everywhere. But I'll try to start with some rarer ones. Yeah. So anyway, again, just hope it works. Like I said before, I'm very nervous. If this doesn't work with the games, then yeah, it's after buying this for $2, it will be expensive to pay literally more than 100 times as much to get another console. Okay, scared, but let's give it a shot. Turn it off. Put in a game. This is the top loader model. There was a front loader model, and if this does break or does not work, I'm tempted to go pick up the front loading model, which is a bit more rare. But it is, what it sounds like is just a front loading system, no other benefits. But with that one, of course, as it is rare, it's something of a collectible. Now, the unfortunate thing is that all of these games almost all of them, I should say, come on these discs. So this will be the first game I do today. But yeah, there's the Neo Geo logo cut off at the bottom with the name of the game at the bottom there. And today it will be Rally Chase. So I don't know much about rally driving. These are probably caricatures of actual famous drivers at the time. So there you go. But I like the fact it looks like it's kind of like one of those Micro Machine style games. I like that a lot. Anyway, as mentioned before, playing this on the joystick. I also do have the joy pads that came with this system. Well, not the ones that came with this system. This one I got for $2, cheap for just the unit. But later I would find the pads that go with the Neo Geo CD, which were remodeled into the Neo Geo, the mini, the little mini arcade cabinet that was sold. The controllers for that are basically the same as what's for here. And also, of course, I do have the original Neo Geo joystick, should I choose to use that. Alright, so Rally Chase. That's what it's in now. You're on this journey with me. I'm going to hit the button and either be playing this game and then going on to play many other games in future videos, or my dreams are going to be shattered as the machine is broken and I don't know how to fix these things, so looks like I'm out some money to get another one if this is in fact broken after more than a decade of not being used. Come on, SNK. I believe in your quality that you've made despite this being junk. Power button on. Okay, flash can go off. Let's hope for the best. Oh dear. Push start button. thought it was just taking me to the audio CD because it was broken, but no. Oh, yes. Juggling monkey. It's so quiet. I can't believe the disc is working. I mean, it would make some sense to be quiet, as this is a single-speed CD-ROM drive, as in it accesses data at the same speed as you access data on an audio CD. The whir of the hard disk attached to my Xbox Series X, in fact, is the only sound that I heard right now. Oh, wow. I mean, it's slow loading, but... Oh, wow. How happy am I right now? Yes. Neo Geo. Oh, easy always. MVS is the arcade difficulty. I don't know. Everything? World Rally, okay. Oh, nice. Here we go. Oh, I want good handling. Yeah, let's pick the one that has better acceleration than the one that has worse... Oh, I see, automatic. Okay. Yes, I want automatic. That's easier. Okay, A for acceleration. Actually, I'll be playing it like this, if you can see, with my thumb on the joystick here. I hope that's reasonable enough. Okay. Should have paid attention. Monaco. Alright. Oh dear, it's so sensitive. It is so sensitive. Wow. Wow. Arcade fun in the home. And all you have to worry about is loading time. Now, if you don't want the loading time, get a Neo Geo cartridge system. Problem with that is, the system as well as the games, incredibly expensive. Your cheapest game would be about, I believe, $200 new at the time? Yeah, and the CDs were about $60 at the time. Wow, it's hard to control this without the pad. I might switch to a gamepad next time. But yeah. Ranked 5th, I have a feeling that won't be good enough. But still, I mean, I'm just happy this is working. I mean, it does play well. Don't, you know, I am bad at games. Don't, judge the game on the difficulty. Wow, I'm not good. I know, I'm not good. 5th place is what? 4th, then 5th, then 5th. I have a feeling that's not good enough. Oh, wait. No, I don't retire. Okay, I'm guessing that the last place in each round will have to quit. Here we go. Wow. I mean, just imagine, you know, when this is out... Oh, dear. I mean, this is in the arcade, 1992. I mean, the SNES, Super Famicom, Super Nintendo, just came out. And... Actually, this would have been the arcade in 1991, so probably before that was released in homes. So, your best comparison to this is going to be, is going to be, maybe the Mega Drive, Genesis, TurboGrafx 16, PC Engine, and, yeah, this in the home is crazy good. Now, that was with, I mean, this game was on the cartridge, but it would look the same, it would play the same as this, only, yeah, no load time, that's all. And that's, of course, incredible for the time. Yeah, I'm gonna get last place, I'm sure. So, yeah, so at the time, this was kind of a huge boon, was that, you know, you'd have these kind of quality games, but cheaper on the CD. But by the time it came out, you know, it was competing against, oh, I forgot when this was released, before or after the PlayStation. But yeah, I mean, PlayStation obviously is much more powerful than Neo Geo, so I believe it was before. This was probably around the same time as the 3DO, but it's not as powerful as the 3DO, but again, it's the, and I'm surely out now. Okay, I guess not. But again, to play this kind of game from the arcade directly, with this kind of speed, not expected at the time. But wow, just to... It's kind of weird. It's compared to, say, 1992 or 1993, to play this right now, it's 2023. The fact that it still works. You know, it has that CD soundtrack going. Ah, it's just nice. After I make the videos with this system, I'm definitely going to be taking much more care of this machine. So in the future, I'll be able to enjoy it. I believe with emulation now, you can just put game CDs into a computer and play it, but yeah, it's not for me. I mean, it's not for me now, if I have to eventually. Maybe one day all these game machines die out and there's no way to fix them, and it's the end of the existence for these retro machines, but yeah. Now I'm wistful. I'm being very wistful. Wistful and for days gone by before they even get here, but yeah. One day it'll all just be emulation, but for now I can just keep getting last place. Just keep getting last place in these old arcade games. Yeah. Oh dear. And now just playing this game, I realized that it doesn't matter what place you get, there is a time limit. So I think just you just have to not hit below the time limit. Oh, and I put it on easy, of course. Easy mode. If it's MVS mode. So the difficulty must be... Obviously it's not difficult because of the racers. Because I am getting last place every time. So, oh, now maybe not too bad now. But yeah, I think it's just your time limit is much easier. Once I do lose, I'll try that one time, I guess. Oh, fancy. Helicopter. So this time, as you might guess, if you know how architecture of games work, this machine, the loading at the beginning was loading the entire game into the RAM, as far as I believe is the case, and then it's just using the CD to play the music now. Again, it looks, you know, for a game that was on a supposedly 32-bit system. Some said it was 24-bit. I'm sure it was just a souped-up 16-bit system, the Neo Geo, but yeah, this kind of game was obviously not very memory-intensive. Surely it's just playing music off the CD and that's all. Yeah, you're not hearing the CD at all when there's no music. Still not dead? Okay. Let's just see if I can get to an end screen, maybe. That'd be fun. Just enjoying the new music each stage, but more than anything else, just enjoying and appreciating the fact that it works. At any moment, this machine could crap out. This, again, this 30-year-old machine bought almost 20 years ago for $2. You know, this is why I love junking. This is the true essence of Japan game junk. Enjoying stuff on the cheap. Not because you have to, but because you can. Okay. I am kind of getting the hang of the control now with the joystick, but still not a huge fan of how this plays. Still though, oh dear. Still though, it is fun. Fun to play the game. Imagining myself 30 years ago playing this and just being blown away. Much of my desire to enjoy these games so cheaply is that I didn't grow up with too much money, but I was determined to have, you know, what I liked. So, for example, when the 3DO was released, it was $700, and I thought, well, there's no chance for that. But I didn't care. I had an allowance each week, I believe about $1, maybe $2, when I was 11 and 12 years old, and I thought, you know what? This person I knew had a 3DO, I played it, and I was obsessed. So, I just saved up my $1 a week. And Christmas money, birthday money, and stuff. Oh, there we go. I think that's it. Again, it's not the arcade mode, thus you can finish the game on one coin, as it were. But yeah, thank you for playing. Thank you, ADK. Later a subsidiary of NHK. Not NHK, I'm sorry, SNK. Yeah, but I was ready to save up for $700 to get a 3DO, and then it dropped to $400, and then I saved even harder because actually the goal was in sight, and I ended up getting that, and I worked hard for a long time, over a year, to get a 3DO system for that much money, and now when I do have that much money, I could buy that, you know, anytime I want, but my joy comes from finding the junk. Now, just out of curiosity, MVS mode. Time to not even get past the first stage. Alright. Okay. Yes, acceleration, and I don't think I even used the brake once. But again, you know, that's why I lost every time. Alright. Here we go. I'm just so happy that it's working. I just can't put into words. Now I'm worried because if I end up doing about as well here as I did before, doesn't say much for the level select. Oops. I'm not feeling much difference of a challenge. That, however, of course, I'm not that far in the game yet. My lack of commentary is just my literal quiet enjoyment of this machine. It should be dead. These things do not last long. And they definitely should not last long being on a shelf collecting dust for decades. Okay, and here I end up basically the same as on the easiest mode. Alright. And you know what? That's good enough. I'll pause it here and we'll wrap up. Okay. There's that beautiful music. And with that music going through our heads now, let's wrap this up. I'm just ecstatic. It's working. It's working well. I'm not having to jiggle the lid or anything. It's just, it's great. I can enjoy Rally Chase, and I guess I won't push my luck while this is still working. I'm going to try not to move anything, just hammer out some extra videos of the Neo Geo CD Z. Sorry, not C. Neo Geo CD, not Z. I was so used to saying CDZ, having had one before, but... It's just wonderful. Just ecstatic. Just amazing that I can play this machine. Okay, that's enough gushing. With that, let's wrap up for the moment. Thanks so much for watching, and assuming that there's another video, it means this wasn't a one-time fluke for the Neo Geo CD. Hope to see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye. Da 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 da.